Campeones, campeones, ole, 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 ole. Ah. Campeones, campeones, ole, ole, ole. Ah. Ole, 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 ole. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not aware, if you have been living under a rock these last couple hours, FC Barcelona are the official 25-26 La Liga champions after defeating Real Madrid today at the Camp Nou 2-0. Not only are we La Liga champions, but we won it over our biggest rivals head top. Real Madrid, suck it. For the first time ever, Barcelona winning the league and El Clásico, man. Beautiful, bro. Just absolutely beautiful, man. A beautiful performance from Barcelona. A beautiful season, La Liga season from Barcelona as well. Deservingly deserve to lift this trophy. And today, we celebrate, boys. We celebrate, man. What a game we saw today from Barcelona. The effort, the willingness to win. They give it 100% to win this game and be La Liga champions and be crowned official La Liga champions. And nothing but proud of the team and proud of Hansi Flick and proud of everything we've accomplished this season. Of course, there have been ups and downs throughout the season, 100%. I can understand some people probably not being too happy of how this season unfolded, but I'm proud of the team, man. And winning the league is something that we should never underestimate. And yeah, boys, beautifully done today. Even my mother effing go. Oh my God. My go posted on IG, Campeones, Vizca, El Barça, man. Oh my God, I love him. Vizca, Barça. Lionel Messi. We love you. We love you, Lionel Messi. But yes, guys, Barcelona, 2-0 victory. Goals from Marcus Rashford and Ferran Torres, the only two goal scorers for this match to end this game and be La Liga Campeones. Real Madrid, man, if I speak, bro. But honestly, there's not much really to speak about Real Madrid and what they showed today because it's basically been the story of their season. Non-existent, trophyless, terrible, disgusting, no effort, blank. Just blank, bro. Nothing from Real Madrid throughout this season, and especially in this game, man. If I was a Madridista, oh my days, bro. I would have broken everything in my sight because that performance today, wow. It looked like 11 players that gave two shits about the badge, gave two shits about what the kind of game, the caliber of game that they were playing against their biggest rivals, and gave two shits of what the outcome could have been of them officially losing the league against their biggest rivals. I don't know, man. That performance from Real Madrid was embarrassing, but from Barcelona, dominant. But before we get into the actual game, before we talk about everything that transpired during this game and celebrate of us being Campeones, I just want to give a quick prayers and love to Hansi Flick and his family. Unfortunately, hours before the game has started, we got news that Hansi Flick's father had passed away, man. So praise to him and his family to get past this rough moment for sure. And also, man, just props to Hansi Flick and kudos to Hansi Flick and respect to Hansi Flick for still going onto the pitch, because if he had decided not to go onto the pitch today on the sideline today, it's understandable, man. Of course, it's a very difficult moment that he's going through, and nothing but respect to him to fight through those emotions, those difficult emotions, to be with the team today. And in the end, this was also not only just to win the league, not only just to win the this Clásico, but also to win it for him and his family and through the hardships that they're going for today. So just a quick prayers to them for sure, for everything that had happened today, unfortunately. But guys, this game today from Barcelona, man, it was just a complete dominant performance, man. It was nothing but an excellent game from Barcelona to deservingly win this game and deservingly lift the title by the end of the 90 minutes. We saw Javier Tebas there. There was rumors that the league trophy was going to be at the stadium, and that's actually what happened, as we can see right here. The trophy was at the stadium, and fortunately, Barcelona were able to celebrate in front of the fans, and especially on Real Madrid, who obviously were not out there. They went back into the locker room crying. But yeah, that was beautiful to see that they brought the La Liga trophy. Javier Tebas being there, I think it was a good indicator that he thought Barcelona was going to win this game. I'm sure he was upset because he's a Madridista, self-proclaimed Madridista for sure. But forget about the lineup from Real Madrid, man. Just looking on your screen right here, that is nothing but trash. Yes, we know they're going through a lot of injuries, a lot of injury crisis, like Kylian Mbappe. I thought he was available for this game, but apparently not. But yeah, we clearly saw that when he decided to post on his IG story, Hala Madrid, a picture of the game while Barcelona were already 2-0 up. Like, someone make that make sense to me, bro. Like, that makes absolute. I don't know what was going through his brain for him to post that, bro. You had time before the game to play to post that picture. You had it at kickoff. You had it before, like, what was it? We scored in what, 9 minutes or something like that. You had it before the 9th minute to score to post a picture of Hala Madrid supporting your team, and you posted after Barcelona 2-0 up, man. I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say, but yeah, this Real Madrid team. Trash, bro. Just trash. For Barcelona, Hansi Flick decided to go for Joan Garcia and goal back enough. Eder Garcia, Pau Cubarsí, Gerard Martin, Joao Cancelo, midfielder Pedri, Dani Olmo, Gavi, and up top Marcus Rashford, Ferran Torres, and Fermín Lopez. So a very strong lineup from Hansi Flick to really go at this game and give it their all to win this La Liga title, man. But just to sum up the game, we could talk about both halves. First half, I would say, was better than the second half just because we came out firing. We had multiple chances. We were definitely just trying to kill off the game as much as we could. Both teams were very open at times during the first half for sure. I think but Real Madrid had some moments where they got through us quite a bit easily. Of course, that's the risk of the highline and stuff, but I think we were disorganized a bit. But then after that, we started to get organized and dominate in possession of the ball, dominate the pitch, dominate everything, dominate the whole game in general. And we were creating chance after chance after chance, especially for that first goal for Marcus Rashford, man, where Ferran Torres gets fouled on the edge of the box after he has a good little dribble, tries to get past Rudiger, gets fouled on the edge of the box. Marcus Rashford steps up, and oh my goodness, man, what a free kick for Marcus Rashford. I remember sitting in my stream, bro, if you want to stay at Barcelona, you better score this free kick, edge of the box. This is your territory. And he banged it into the far post, beating Thibaut Courtois. What a beautiful free kick. I think the commentator said that was the first free kick that we've seen in a Clásico in a very long time. I think the last person to do was Lionel Messi. Incredible. Marcus Rashford with incredible goals to bring us up 1-0. But after that, it was just all us, man. Like, this game from Real Madrid, it was just god-awful, bro. They absolutely showed no type of effort whatsoever, man. I was expecting them to come out firing. Yes, they had many downs, many downs in terms of players. They didn't have many players available to them, especially their star players, their big players, their important players. But come on, bro. You're representing the badge. Not only is it a Clásico, but you're representing the badge to, fight for the badge, to fight for the team that you love, especially against your biggest rivals, man. Nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. The clearest chances Real Madrid had this game was over the top for Gonzalo Garcia, who controls it pretty well in our box, but he mishits the shot. And I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much all they had throughout this game. Nothing else. Nothing, bro. They created absolutely no danger. They had multiple corner kicks, wasted every single one. Open play, non-existent. But Raheem had some good dribbles in here and there, but practically nothing from that. Like, Joan Garcia had the easiest game of his life. I don't know how he got man of the match, according to Footmob. In the end, Pedri got man of the match, but according to Footmob, apparently Joan Garcia deserved man of the match. I don't understand that, because Joan Garcia had the easiest day of his life, man. The easiest game of his life, because absolutely no danger. And that comes in credit to Barcelona and how great they were defensively, but also how god-awful Real Madrid were in quality up top, and overall, their big players not stepping up. Like Vinny, this was the worst game I've ever seen Vinny play in my life, bro. I've never seen him play such a worse game than today, man. He was god-awful. He created absolutely nothing. Took no shots whatsoever. I mean, he took a shot early into the game, but a little pass to Joan Garcia. Besides that, wow, man. And he was wearing the armband today. He was god-awful. Gonzalo Garcia, I'm not going to put too much pressure on him to really do something against us, really. Like, he had that one opportunity. That's it. But Raheem, was the dangerous player for Madrid at times, getting, passes a couple of times with his close dribbling, but really didn't create much of that either. And Jude Bellingham, he got an offside goal. Give him credit for that, I guess. But, yeah, non-existent whatsoever as well, man. But, yeah, everyone from Madrid were god-awful. And then we get the second goal around the 20th minute from a beautiful pass across into the box from Fermín to Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo brings it down perfectly for Ferran, all by himself, no pressure, bangs it past Thibaut Courtois to bring us up 2-0 20 minutes in. And at that point, you're thinking, all right, 3, 4, 5, 6, bring the party. Let's absolutely humiliate them. But of course, that didn't happen. But it was just insane of how easy those goals were and how easily we were breaking them down. Rashford had more chances. Thibaut Courtois really saved them from embarrassment, because Ferran had another chance in the second half. Rashford had another chance in the first half where we got through them so easily, bro. It was just so dominant, especially in the midfield, man. And I want to talk about one guy and one guy only, Gavi, bro. Gavi. I wanted Gavi to start this game, and thankfully he did, because what a performance he had, man. His main priority today, his main job today, his task today was to defend. That was his main job today, because going forward, he really didn't do much. But his main priority today was to play, like we see right here, possession, DM, played the defensive role, and he did excellent today, man. Putting the pressure on every single one of their midfielders, especially Jude Bellingham. On his ass, bro. But not only on his ass, on everyone's ass, bro. How many recoveries did he make in this game? Because he made it quite a bit. He made quite a bit. Good 6 recoveries, bro. Oh my god. We're talking about a small guy here. We're not talking about a little Sergio Busquets, little 5'8" guy. We're not talking about some tall, lengthy defensive midfielder. We're talking about a warrior. We're talking about a guy who gives it all. And that's why I wanted him to start this game, because I know he's going to give it all on the pitch. We all know the player that he is. He bleeds Barcelona, so you best believe he was going to put up a performance, and an excellent performance from him. Let's not even talk about too much about Pedri, because he got man of the match today. And look at this, man. Excellent performance from Pedri. Another beautiful performance. He was incredible. Jude, Tchouaméni, Camavinga just running circles around them. Made it look so easy, bro. But again, from the whole 11, I can't criticize any of them, because they just gave 100% effort, were excellent today, did their job, came out like they wanted to win, man. Not coming out like, let's just play calm, let's play like Real Madrid basically came out, bro. They came out like they wanted to win, and like they were already La Liga champions. They came out with the mentality that they were already champions. Now let's destroy our rivals, basically, right? So everyone, I'll give absolute credit to. Everyone was excellent today, man. And even the subs that came on today, Frankie, Rafinha, but everyone was excellent, bro. Barcelona were just magnificent in this game and deservingly won this game, while Real Madrid were just god-awful. And look at the players that they brought into it, influenced the match. Pretty much nothing, man, right? Pretty much nothing. But Thibaut Courtois will go down as the man of the match for Real Madrid, because he saved them from embarrassment, because we definitely had more opportunities. Obviously, we had some super subs come in with the likes of Frankie, Rafinha, Bernal, Lewandowski. Lewa, man, I know some people were pissed at Lewa, because we had an easy third goal in the second half where he could have fed Fermin all by himself, but Lewa, he's a selfish striker, and it's potentially his last Clásico ever. So I'm not gonna be rough on the guy for taking that opportunity for himself and being very selfish in that moment, because that was a clear sweaty right there for Fermin. But he took the shot. But besides that, Rafinha comes in, puts in the energy, has a little bit of a brawl there with Trent Alexander-Arnold when Trent pushes him down to the ground. But Rafinha, obviously you can see that he's still a little bit, lacking in terms of game time, because he hasn't played in a while, right? So he's looking a little bit shaky, of course, but that's normal for a guy who's been out over a month. Frankie de Jong comes in, great defensive work. Messed up some passes in the final third for sure. I mean, he messed up some passes on the counter attack, but besides that, he came in and brought up great defensive work. Marc Bernal came in and excellent as well. Balde just came in for the dying minutes, really. He only came for 2 minutes, because Brad didn't even give any extra time at all. But yeah, man, what a game from Barcelona today. Everyone was excellent today. Everyone did their job. Fermin, incredible in the pressing, got away from Trent a couple of times, created that, got the pre-assist for the second goal. He was excellent today, and you saw how gassed out he was. Cancelo, great defensive work, going forward. Probably wanted a little bit more going forward, but still great game from him. Eric Garcia, oh my God, Eric Garcia, what a game, boys. What a game from Eric Garcia today. He was extraordinary, locking up Vinny, absolutely bitching anyone that was in front of him, anyone that was his way. He just completely said, get out the way, I'm himmy. He was excellent today. Cubarsí, Gerard Martin, boom, solid performance from them. They were excellent. Everyone, oh my God, man. This was the easiest Clásico win that I've ever seen in my life, bro. This was just too easy, bro. Too easy, and deservingly are the Campeones of La Liga, man. But yeah, guys, that sums up the league for Barcelona this season as Campeones, official Campeones. Now our next objective is try to end the season with 100 points, man. That will be the next objective for Barcelona. While for Real Madrid, I don't know. Just think about next season. They've been thinking about next season for a couple months now. They've been thinking about next season for a couple months. But Barcelona, the next objective is try and win the remaining of their 3 games left to reach 100 points, which would be extraordinary, man. That would be incredible. The only 2 teams to do that were Barcelona and Real Madrid. So let's see if we can do it for another time. But yeah, Barcelona, excellent game. Deservingly Campeones of the league. And personally, I'd give my man of the match to... I'd give it to Pedri. I'd agree that Pedri deserves this. He was incredible today, man. Incredible, but everyone was incredible. All of them deserve man of the match. Hansi Flick deserved the match. I love you, Hansi Flick. I love you, Barcelona. Visca Barça, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Campeones of La Liga. Much love to you all, guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below and make sure to tell me who was your man of the match, what you guys thought about the game, and how you guys are celebrating today for being La Liga Campeones. Make sure to like, subscribe, favorite, hit the notification bell for updates me upload. Share to your friends, love football, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support as of recent. We recently hit 900 subscribers, and I appreciate you guys so much. Again, guys, once we reach 1K, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned for that for sure. Much love to you all. God bless you all, and peace.